I'm really delighted to have this special session today on snakebite antivenoms and ways to improve them. So the unavailability of effective snakebite antivenoms is a severe and neglected worldwide problem in which every year we have about 2.5 million people bitten, causing over 130,000 deaths and 400,000 permanent disablements every year. So death and disablement caused by snake bites most often affect the poorest in our society and also an important catalyst for further poverty. So it may surprise this audience of antibody engineers and developers to hear that snakebite polyclonal antibodies or fragments thereof are still produced in horses to date, and that is still the principal source for antivenom therapy. And we'll hear a lot more about that today. And then really the wide variety in venomous snakes and the extent of heterogeneity and also the unknowns in snakebite toxin compositions, which in fact not only differ between snake species, but also may differ between snakes, same snake species, but living in a different region, really represent an enormous challenge. And next to that, of course, we have the usual dangers of injecting people with foreign animal-derived proteins, and that has the risk for anaphylaxis, serum sickness, inflammation, and so on. So indeed, the development of treatments for tropical snakebite has been mostly neglected by the therapeutic antibody field, were it not for a very small, relatively small group, I should say, dedicated scientists, and some of them we have brought here together for the session today. I'm really delighted to welcome you here. So join me in welcoming Professor Abdul Habib, who will talk about global challenges of snakebite antivenom therapy, Professor Nick Caswell, who will discuss snakebite venom variation and its impact on the efficacy of polyclonal antibody therapy, Professor Manuela Puca, who will speak about her work on snakebites in the Brazilian Amazon, and after the break we'll have John McCafferty discuss his work on deconvoluting polyclonal antivenoms to create defined antibody cocktails, and also Professor Andreas Hugard-Lawson, who has been a pioneer in antibody or recombinant antibody antivenom therapy. So this session will end with a panel discussion, and I really like you to all participate in that. And I really sincerely hope that this session will inspire new collaborations and thereby enabling critical new developments in combating this complex and challenging, but also very important healthcare issue. The session is co-sponsored by the Antibody Society, and the recording will be available on the Society website for further viewing. So with that much ado, I would like to give the floor to Professor Abdul Habib.